Hello, welcome back to my kitchen. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. My name is Yemisi and today I'll show you how to make this amazing fried rice. I've been making fried rice for as long as I can remember, and I used to help my mom with her catering business back in the day. So if you want to see how to preserve your fried rice to make sure it lasts for a long time, all day, it won't spoil, then keep watching. We'll be using bell pepper. This is red bell pepper, sweet corn, onion, green beans or string beans, carrots, green bell pepper, also some atarodo, that's normal pepper because it's me. I like pepper. You can skip this. This is ginger and garlic. Is going to add a lot of flavor. This is oyster sauce. I started using it lately and I really like the taste. You can skip it if you want, or you can try it and see if you like it. This is chicken breast. I'm going to use chicken breast for this recipe because it's going to be chicken fried rice. And we have some stock. If you don't have stock, you can leave it out, but it does add a lot of flavor. This is how I cut my chicken breast. I'm just going to make some slits. Sometimes I cut it into 2 or into 3. It depends on how thick the chicken breast is. I'm just going to cut it horizontally and vertically just so that I can get some cubes. Now I'll season the chicken with all-purpose seasoning. It has salt, it has black pepper, it has white pepper, it has oregano, and I just really like the seasoning. You can just use anything you like. You can just use plain salt. Next, we're going to cook the rice. I'm just adding some water to a pot and I'll bring it to a boil, but before that, I'm going to add some ingredients. First, I'll add the stock. This is what's going to add a lot of flavor. If you don't have stock, you can just skip that step. That means you're just going to have to season it properly. But I like to use stock for my fried rice. If I have enough stock, I try not to even use water. Next, I taste to see if the seasoning is enough. If it's not enough, I add extra. I'll add salt also, and I'll also add vegetable oil. I'm using basmati rice for this recipe, so I'm going to add some water and then wash the rice. When you start washing the rice, it is very cloudy, so you have to wash it about 3 to 4 times so that the water runs clear. You don't want your rice to be soggy, you don't want it to clump together, and this is going to help to preserve your rice very well. So I want my rice to be standing inch by inch. Is that English correct? I want it to be standing grain by grain, so you have to take your time to wash the rice. Now that the water is boiled, I'll add some curry powder, some thyme, and I'll also add some onion just for sweetness. Next, I'll add the already washed rice, stir it in, and allow to cook. The best thing I used to do was cook this in the morning. Let's say if we have the event in the afternoon, I cook the rice in the morning so that it is already cool by the time I'm turning it into fried rice. This helps to preserve it. Now that the rice is cooked, I'm just going to fluff it so that it does not stick together. After fluffing, I'll set aside. Heat up a pan, add some vegetable oil, enough to cook the vegetables. When the pan is hot, add the chicken and then fry it till it's a bit brown. This should take about 5 minutes. When I want to make the kind of fried rice that my soul enjoys, I don't use chicken, I use liver. But because I can't find liver right now, that's why I'm using chicken. And chicken fried rice is still not bad. But I'm telling you that when I want to make the gen fried rice, it has to be liver. Now in the pan, add onions and fry for just a little bit, and then we'll start adding our vegetables one after the other. The first thing I'm going to add is ginger and garlic, and this gives a very lovely aroma. You already know fried rice is cooking. I'm adding the green beans right now. Next I'll add the carrots. I'll add the red bell peppers. Next I'll add the green bell pepper. Then I'll add my extra hot pepper. This is not compulsory. I'll add the sweet corn and then season with thyme. I'll also season with curry powder and some salt and some seasoning cubes. Next, we're going to stir everything together. Next, I'll add the chicken and then mix everything together. When I was younger, in my days of assisting my mom with her catering business, I have a lot of stories to share. Anyway, in those times, I used to be very critical about how these vegetables were cut. So I cut them myself, and I always make sure they have the same size, everything in perfect cubes. And it just bothers me anytime I go out and I get fried rice and the vegetables are just cut anyhow. It stresses me so much. So I used to be very critical about how my vegetables are cut. What I've done now is I've taken a bit of the vegetable off of the pan, and now I'll start frying them bit by bit. So I transferred about 3 cups off, and then I'll start putting the rice little by little. I would fry my rice batch by batch. I always do batch by batch. I don't pour everything inside the pan at once because I want it to pan fry. This is what helps me preserve my fried rice. I can leave my fried rice in the morning, and when I come back in the evening, it is still good. It doesn't get sour. So you have to pan fry this for a while, for about 5 to 7 minutes, you guys, just because you really want it to be properly fried. Now I'm adding 1 spoon of oyster sauce. Like I said, you can skip this bit. When I'm making like my normal Niger fried rice, I don't add it, but I just like to add it now because I'm using chicken. Now you can see me just adding the rice, like about 3 cups or 4 cups, and this helps me to also manage my vegetables. So sometimes you can have rice that is too much for the vegetable and then you have scanty fried rice. I don't like that too. So this method is great for preserving your fried rice and also making sure your ingredients are enough. Also, at this stage, I like to taste for seasoning. If it's not enough, I add at this stage, and it is never too much. It's always usually maybe not enough, so I just add a bit more at this stage. Have another pot standby or a serving dish standby, so I always transfer each batch to the serving dish, and then I go back and I do round 2, round 3, as many batches as I have to do, and this has always worked out well for me. My fried rice is always very delicious, always yummy, does not get spoiled. Very important. And I hope you guys try this recipe because you're going to absolutely love it. You're going to tell me thank you. So if you like this video, please click the like button and leave a comment. Tell me what recipes that I have that you've tried. Tag me on Instagram, tag me on Facebook, share with your friends, recommend me to your family members, especially right now, you guys recommend my channel. I'll appreciate it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.